Hi everyone and welcome to Amy Learns to Cook. On the show today, we're going to do an unboxing of a Cuisinart Custom 14 food processor. This is the top of the line Cuisinart. It's a 14 cup and it has a lot of good things going for it. So join me as we do an unboxing of the Cuisinart Custom 14 food processor. So this is the Cuisinart Custom 14 food processor. It's pretty much their biggest food processor for home use. They do have a 20 cup food processor, but I figure that one's a little too big, and this will go well against some of my other food processors in our test. So let's go ahead and open the box and see what we got in here. Okay, so this is the 14 cup food processor. It's 720 watts. It chops, mixes, slices, shreds, kneads, emulsifies, and purees. It has an extra large feedy tube, the 14 cup work bowl. The blades are stainless steel, and it comes with the medium shredding disc. And so this is the basic food processor. It's a little different because it's got these paddles. The only concern I have is if stuff were to get stuck in these paddles, so we'll see how it is. It comes with the small and large pusher. It's got a medium shredding disc, a 4mm slicing disc. So this is different from other food processors in that it doesn't adjust. A chopping mixing blade, dough blade, and these are all the things you can do with it. Now, this is Cuisinart's sort of top of the line, and one of the things about this food processor, as opposed to the KitchenAid Proline and the Breville, is this is a lot less expensive. You can get this for about $200 as opposed to like $400 or $600. The only drawback with it is it does not come with all the attachments that the other one have. It doesn't have a blade that you can change the size. You actually have to go buy blades for every single size that you want. Blades are like $40 a piece. So even though you see this and it's like, oh, this Cuisinart is a lot less expensive than, you know, like a Breville or some of the KitchenAids, you just have to remember that this does not come in the price with all the advanced features that the other one does. If you don't want that, then that might not be a problem. But even the chopping blade, they call it the chopping and dough blade, but it really is the chopping blade. So you're only getting the shredding, the slicing, and the chopping blade. There's no holder to put anything in. There's no extra blades. Every single blade you have to buy separately. So that's going to be a consideration when we go to test this. So let's see what we have. And the first thing up is this, which it has a spatula for scraping the bowl down. It has your warranty information. It has an instruction booklet with a bunch of recipes in there, chocolate sauce. Wow, okay. That's pretty good. Coffee cake, pastry dough. That's very nice. And this is how our box looks. In here we have this, which is your post that holds your blades. This is your lid and the pusher and this little centerpiece. Centerpiece you actually have to twist, and then this goes here. And usually at the very bottom there's a hole, so if you want to emulsify, you can drip oil through here and it drips it slowly. So this is your, there's going to be an interlock here to turn the machine on and off. One of my initial reactions is this is not a huge wide mouth feeder, but we'll be looking at that. Here's your slicing blade. And wow, it is very sharp, so be careful. I'm going to leave this sticker on here. But this thing just fits in here like this. You pull that up, you put it here, and it slides. That's pretty much the same on all Cuisinart. That's sort of the way their blades work. And there's no way this can be adjusted. So this is a 4mm blade. It's a medium slicing blade. Any other blades you're gonna have to purchase separately. Here's another blade. Here's your, this is your medium shredding blade. And let's see what we got in here. Okay, so here's our bowl. It's the 14th cup. It's the largest available size. Actually, they have a 20 cup too, but it's like considered a commercial. Here's your chopping blade, and your lid just fits on like this. It's got this kind of weird flappy thing here, and it just goes on like that, like that. And to get the machine to start, you probably have to have it locked in. And here we have our basic machine. It's pretty heavy for its size. Kind of a little older style to it, but people seem to like this machine. They say it has a lot of power and it does a lot of the basic functions you would want out of a food processor. And we're gonna lock the bowl in there, lock the lid on there, and we have our pusher. So these are your little paddles. You have an on, an off, and a pulse. And your blades go on here. We'll put one of our blades on. This is the medium shredding blade. It goes on just like that. And you're pretty much ready to rock and roll. Kind of an interesting, I mean, it's a very powerful and basic unit. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put this up against the KitchenAid Proline as well as the Breville, and we're gonna see how this thing performs. This is pretty much the best they have in terms of the Cuisinart, so we'll see what it has going for it. Pretty much going to have to only test this based on basic functions because this machine doesn't come with any of the additional options with it when you buy it. You have to do those separately. So if you like this unboxing, please subscribe below and give me a comment and a like, and stay tuned because we're going to test this baby out. Visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. I'm also on Pinterest and Twitter at Amy Learns to Cook.